Good morning. Before you rush into the responsibilities of this day, before you answer the messages, make the decisions, face the challenges, or carry the burdens that are already on your mind, take a moment to put God first. There is something powerful about beginning your morning in the presence of God. When you start your day with God, you are reminding your heart that you do not have to face today alone. You may not know what this day will bring, but God already knows. You may not know which doors will open or which obstacles will appear, but God sees the entire path. You may not have all the answers, but you can begin this morning by trusting the one who does. Father, today I choose you first. Before my plans, I seek your purpose. Before my own understanding, I seek your wisdom. Before I react to what happens around me, help me listen for your voice. Before fear has an opportunity to control my thoughts, remind me that you are with me. Lord, give me wisdom for every decision I will make today. There may be moments when I will not know what to say. There may be situations where I will not know which direction to take. There may be opportunities that look good but are not right for me, and there may be difficult paths that you are using to lead me towards something greater. Give me discernment to recognize the difference. Help me not to depend entirely on my own understanding. Teach me to pause, pray, listen, and trust you. When I am confused, give me clarity. When I am uncertain, give me patience. When I am tempted to make decisions based on emotion, help me respond with wisdom. Father, give me peace today. Not merely a peaceful day, but a peaceful heart even when the day becomes difficult. If something unexpected happens, keep me from falling into panic. If someone disappoints me, keep bitterness from taking root inside me. If plans change, remind me that my security is not found in circumstances. My security is found in you. There are things I cannot control today. There are people whose actions I cannot control. There are situations I cannot predict. Instead of spending my energy worrying about what might happen, help me place those things into your hands. Before you make any decision today, pause and seek God's wisdom. The world encourages us to move quickly, trust our instincts, follow our emotions, and make choices based on what appears right in the moment. But when you belong to God, you have access to something greater than human understanding. You can ask Him for direction before you take another step. You do not have to know everything. You do not have to see the entire path. You simply need to be willing to trust the one who can see what you cannot see. Every day brings decisions. Some decisions may seem small, while others may completely change the direction of your life. You may have to decide what opportunity to accept, what relationship to pursue, what conversation to have, what habit to release, or what step to take next. Sometimes two choices can look equally good, yet only one may be aligned with what God has prepared for you. This is why prayer should come before action. When you seek God first, you are acknowledging that His wisdom is higher than your own. Lord, before I make decisions today, help me slow down and listen. Remove the pressure to have immediate answers. Teach me not to make choices simply because I am afraid of missing an opportunity. Give me discernment to recognize what is good, what is distracting, and what is truly right for my life. Help me understand that every open door is not necessarily a door I'm supposed to walk through, and every closed door is not necessarily a rejection. Sometimes you close a door because you see what I cannot see. There will be moments when emotions try to make decisions for you. Anger may tell you to speak when silence would be wiser. Fear may tell you to run from something God is asking you to face. Pride may tell you that you do not need advice. Impatience may convince you that you must have an answer immediately. But God's wisdom teaches you to pause. It teaches you to consider the consequences, pray about the situation, and allow your heart to become quiet enough to recognize His direction. Do not be afraid to tell God that you do not know what to do. There is strength in admitting your need for Him. You can come before Him honestly and say, Father, I need your wisdom. I cannot see clearly. I do not know which way to go. Please guide me. That simple prayer can change the posture of your heart. Instead of trying to control everything, you begin to surrender everything. Instead of demanding your preferred outcome, you become willing to receive God's direction. Sometimes God gives immediate clarity. At other times, He asks you to wait. Waiting can be difficult because you may want certainty before you move forward. Yet there are seasons when silence is part of the process. God may be developing patience, maturity, discipline, or trust within you. Do not assume that nothing is happening simply because you do not have an immediate answer. Some of the most important preparation happens in seasons when you cannot see the results yet. When you seek God's wisdom, also pay attention to the condition of your heart. Ask whether the decision is being driven by fear, greed, pride, insecurity, or the desire to impress others. Ask whether you are trying to prove something or escape something. Ask whether you are willing to obey God, even if His direction is different from what you originally wanted. A heart surrendered to God becomes more capable of recognizing His guidance because it is no longer demanding that God approve every personal desire. Lord, give me wisdom in my relationships. Help me recognize the people who encourage me to become better and the influences that continually pull me away from what is right. Give me wisdom in my work, that I may make decisions with integrity rather than desperation. Give me wisdom with my time, because every hour is valuable. Help me understand what deserves my attention and what I need to release. When you put God first, you do not become incapable of making decisions. You become more intentional about making them. You still think. You still plan. You still seek counsel. You still consider facts and consequences, but you refuse to make yourself the highest authority in your life. You invite God into the process. There may be a decision in front of you right now that has been keeping you awake at night. Bring it to God. Stop replaying every possible outcome in your mind. Stop allowing fear to write a future that has not happened. Pray, ask for wisdom, search your heart, be willing to wait. Then take the next faithful step that God places before you. Father, guide my thoughts today. Give me wisdom beyond my experience and discernment beyond my emotions. Keep me from rushing into decisions simply because I feel pressure. Help me recognize your direction and give me courage to follow it. If I am walking towards something that is not good for me, redirect me. If I am standing at a door you have prepared, give me courage to enter. If I need to wait, give me patience. If I need to let go, give me strength. Let every decision I make today reflect a heart that wants to honor you. Before I speak, guide my words. Before I act, guide my steps. Before I choose, guide my understanding. Before I commit, give me discernment. Let your wisdom become more important to me than my own preferences. Help me remember that I do not need to understand everything before I trust you. I only need to believe that your wisdom is greater, your vision is clearer, and your timing is better than mine. Today, I will not allow fear to rush me. I will not allow pressure to control me. I will not allow temporary emotions to determine permanent choices. I will seek God first, listen carefully, and move forward with faith. With God directing my steps, I can face each decision with greater peace. Knowing that I am not walking through this day alone, there are moments in every day when you need more than your own strength. You may wake up with responsibilities already waiting for you, concerns already occupying your thoughts, and questions about what the day may bring. You may look ahead and wonder how you will handle everything that is in front of you, but you do not have to enter the day carrying every burden by yourself. You can place your trust in God and ask Him to give you peace for your mind, strength for your journey, and grace for every situation you will encounter. Trusting God does not mean that you will never face difficult circumstances. It means that difficult circumstances do not have to control your heart. There may be problems you cannot solve immediately, conversations you cannot predict, and situations you cannot change. Yet you can choose where you place your confidence. Instead of allowing uncertainty to fill your mind with fear, you can remind yourself that God is present in every moment. He knows what you need before you ask, and He sees what you cannot see. Father, today I give you every concern that has been weighing on my heart. I give you the things I understand and the things I do not understand. I give you the problems I know how to solve and the problems that seem completely beyond my ability. I refuse to carry tomorrow's burdens into today's moments. Give me the grace to live this day one step at a time, trusting that you will provide the strength I need when I need it. There is a special kind of peace that comes when you stop trying to control every outcome. You begin to understand that your responsibility is to be faithful with what is in front of you while trusting God with what is beyond your control. You can prepare, work, pray, and make wise decisions, but you cannot control every person or circumstance. That is not a failure. It is simply a reminder that you were never designed to carry the entire world on your shoulders. Lord, teach me to recognize the difference between responsibility and worry. Responsibility moves me toward wise action, while worry keeps me trapped in endless possibilities. Help me do what I can today and release what belongs in your hands. When my mind begins imagining everything that could go wrong, bring me back to the present moment. Remind me that fear about tomorrow cannot improve today. Give me peace when plans change. Sometimes you begin the morning with a clear plan only to discover that something unexpected has happened. A meeting changes, someone disappoints you, an opportunity disappears, a problem suddenly appears. In those moments, help me remember that a change plan does not mean that your presence has changed. You are still God when my schedule changes. You are still faithful when circumstances become uncertain. Father, give me strength when I feel tired. There are different kinds of exhaustion. Sometimes the body is tired. Sometimes the mind is tired. Sometimes the heart is tired from carrying disappointment, waiting for answers, or trying to remain strong for other people. Meet me in those places. Give me renewed courage. Help me rest when I need to rest and continue when I need to continue. Keep me from believing that weakness means failure. When I feel overwhelmed, remind me that I can come to you. I do not have to pretend that everything is fine. I can bring you my questions, my fears, my disappointments, and my frustrations. I can speak honestly in prayer and still believe. Faith does not require pretending that problems do not exist. Faith chooses to believe that God is greater than the problems that exist. Lord, protect my peace from people who bring unnecessary conflict into my life. Help me not to respond to anger with anger. Give me patience when someone misunderstands me. Give me wisdom when someone challenges me. Help me walk away from arguments that do not deserve my energy. Teach me that not every battle requires a response. Sometimes strength is shown through restraint, silence, forgiveness, and the decision to remain peaceful. Give me strength to forgive what has hurt me. Help me release resentment that has been taking up space in my heart. I do not want yesterday's pain to control today's peace. I do not want someone else's actions to determine the condition of my spirit. Help me forgive without allowing bitterness to become part of my identity. Give me the courage to move forward without carrying unnecessary emotional weight. Father, strengthen me when fear tries to convince me that I am alone. Let me remember your presence throughout the day. When I walk into a difficult meeting, be with me. When I face an uncertain decision, guide me. When I receive disappointing news, sustain me. When I experience unexpected blessings, keep me humble and grateful. Let every part of my day become an opportunity to trust you more deeply. Help me remain peaceful even when I do not have all the answers. I do not need to know how everything will work out before I trust you. I do not need to understand every delay before I remain faithful. I do not need to see the entire road before taking the next step. Give me enough courage for today and enough faith to leave tomorrow with you. Lord, let your peace guard my thoughts. When negative thoughts appear, help me recognize them without allowing them to take control. When I begin comparing my life with others, remind me that you have given me my own journey. When I feel behind, remind me that your timing is not measured by someone else's progress. When I become discouraged, help me remember how far you have already brought me. Today, I choose to trust you with my schedule, my relationships, my work, my responsibilities, my finances, my plans, and my future. I will do what I can with excellence, but I will not demand control over everything. I will pray before reacting. I will pause before worrying. I will seek your presence when I feel overwhelmed. Father, let me walk through this day with a quiet confidence. Not because I know everything that will happen, but because I know that you will be with me through whatever happens. Give me strength for every challenge, peace for every uncertainty, patience for every delay, courage for every difficult moment, and gratitude for every blessing. When the day becomes heavy, remind me to return to you. When my thoughts become restless, remind me to pray. When my strength feels small, remind me that I can depend on you. When I am tempted to give up, remind me that one difficult moment does not define my entire journey. I trust you with this day. I trust you with what I cannot control. I trust you with what I cannot understand. I trust you with the things I am still waiting for. Give me the strength to keep moving forward and the peace to know that I do not have to walk alone. Let my heart remain anchored in your presence from morning until night, and let every step I take today be guided by faith rather than fear. As I step into this day, let my heart remain anchored in you. When the world becomes loud, help me hear your voice. When circumstances become uncertain, help me remember your faithfulness. When I feel overwhelmed, bring me back to your presence. Today, I choose faith over fear. I choose prayer over worry. I choose wisdom over impulse. I choose peace over anxiety. I choose gratitude over complaining. And above all, I choose to put God first. Father, walk with me throughout this day. Lead every step. Guard my heart. Protect my mind. Strengthen my spirit. Give me wisdom beyond my own understanding and peace that circumstances cannot take away. May I leave this morning different from the way I entered it. Not because every problem has disappeared, but because I know I am not facing them alone. God is with me. God is guiding me. God is strengthening me. God is giving me wisdom. And whatever this day brings, I will trust Him one step at a time. Amen.